Thank you to the Libra Institute for inviting me to participate in the KATYN Symposium at Case Western's Cox International Law Center. I wish I could join all the distinguished lawyers and professors and journalists and members of the public on this day of discussion and debate and collaboration. For 7 decades, the scars of war have been left open, questions left unanswered, families of the murdered left wondering whether justice is left delayed or denied. From April to May 1940, as we know too well now, more than 22,000 Polish prisoners of war were taken from internment camps to the KATYN forest near Smolensk in what is now Russia and massacred. They were not on the field of battle. They were not engaged in acts of war. They were chaplains and refugees. They were lawyers and doctors. They were teachers. They were engineers. They were officers. They were professors. They were victims together of mass killings in KATYN and other cities, and for 70 years their memories have been victim to a difficult search for the truth. And by participating in today's symposium, you're raising public awareness to the legal and diplomatic challenges that have undermined relationships among Russia, Poland, and the United States. Yet together, by seeking understanding and education and justice, you can help bring closure and heal old wounds. While there have been great strides in your efforts as you push for shared documentation and documents and increase political recognition, your work is as important as ever. The tragic plane crash last April that took the lives of more than 90 Polish civilian and military leaders, including the president, should not slow the progress made in reconciling the past. As you know, that plane was en route to Russia for an historic ceremony marking the 70th anniversary of the KATYN massacre. My friend Tomasz Marta was on that plane as the Minister of Culture and the National Heritage. I first met Tomasz nearly 20 years ago when I was at the Ohio State University's Mershon Center working with him on his native Poland's transition from communism to democracy. We worked on everything from curriculum writing to teacher training, and we talked about freedom and democracy in America and Poland and in Russia. I last saw him several years ago in Kiev. I appreciate what he did for me and for what he was doing for his country and his people. This symposium today recognizes that the work continues on behalf of those who were killed 7 years ago and those who committed their lives to shining a light on a very dark time. Northeast Ohio's rich history of European immigrants is a fitting home for the Libra Institute and Cox Center for International Law. And it's a fitting place to show that by working together, the peoples of our country, the United States, Poland, and Russia, can finally heal the scars of the past to walk together into a more hopeful future. Together, we can show that progress towards the truth should no longer delay nor deny justice. Thank you for your service to all of our countries, and thank you for joining us today.